Is detachment coping? So you hear all of these spiritual people talk about detachment. So you need to detach from your worldly desires, your emotions, your thoughts. You need to detach. And when we hear the word detach, we can think it sounds a bit negative. It can have a negative connotation. It might sound like they're implying that you shouldn't really feel into things as much. You shouldn't take them seriously. And it might feel like there's a bit of a disconnect between these people who have these spiritual ideas and the real world. I know I used to think this way. When somebody told me to detach, or they just said that they felt very detached, I just felt like they were coping, or that they couldn't handle life. So they've used this spirituality to just bypass life, and then they just say that they're being detached. And this is what I thought. So I thought these people were escaping their emotions and their feelings and their thoughts and running away off into the woods. And don't get me wrong, a lot of them are doing exactly this. They are using this spiritual idea as a way to not face their responsibilities, to keep the world at arm's length and to stop themselves from feeling. However, detachment as a concept, when understood properly, is the exact opposite. And it's quite amazing how the word and some of the implications are so different to what it actually means. And I think I just chalk this up to the English language. There just isn't a good word for this process. Like, detachment has so many different negative implications. But I'm going to explain what it actually is. So detachment is having an arm's length, definitely, from your emotion. However, this allows you to see and feel the emotion deeper. So this is quite counterintuitive to understand at the start. But the thing that actually gets in the way of you feeling an emotion is yourself. You get in the way of feeling this emotion. So the reason why your emotions don't get processed quickly and effortlessly is because you're actually holding on to the emotion. You're grasping onto the emotion and you're trying to control it. So you don't want to let the emotion go. So you feel anxiety. And what you do is you focus on the anxiety. You make stories about the anxiety. You hold on to the anxiety instead of letting yourself feel the anxiety. So detachment in this case is taking yourself out of the equation of the emotion. So you're not making stories up about what the emotion means, your relationship to the emotion, just all of these different extra things, these thoughts and these stories that take away from feeling the emotion wholeheartedly. So you have an emotion in your body, and if you feel this emotion in a detached way, you're purely feeling the physical sensations. So you're actually getting closer to the emotion. And when you get closer to the emotion, it processes quicker and easier. When you're detached, the emotion flows through you. You don't hold on to it. You might see people that have been holding on to grief for their whole lives. So maybe they've been holding on to grief for like 10 years, 5 years, and it's really destroyed them. This isn't because they really, really care, or they're intimate, or they're into the emotion, or they're really connected with life. This is because they're actually been afraid to feel the emotion. And so they've been creating stories and staying away from the physical sensation as much as they can. And that's why the emotion is prolonged for such a long period of time. They were not detached. They were very attached. And so the emotion persisted. And so detachment, hopefully that clears it up. Detachment is getting out of the way and into your body and into the feelings themselves. So you're becoming more intimate with life. It's the complete opposite of coping. Coping is you're not feeling your emotions, you're going into your thoughts, you're going into your mind. And detachment is returning to the body. So that's everything. If you're interested in coaching or community, check out the links down below. And for now, peace and love. Do 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 la 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 la.